Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
What was it like without Apple products?
Without Apple products, difficult to answer, because when I first got my iPhone, I was very literate. I was very happy with my little flip Sprint phone that I had. I think it was a Samsung. I mean, all I wanted to do was call people and talk to them. I thought that's all you needed to do. But then I got my iPhone, and Chris keeps telling me, and my other sons, you have to use it. Well, I was very hesitant in using it. But once I used it, it became very, very beneficial, because I was able, most of us, except for Chris is a Hawkeye fan, but they're very, my other two sons are very big Hawkeye fans, Ben and Adam. And so during the course of the game, we'll text each other. And I could text one message to both of them. They get the message, and I get two different replies, which is kind of cool, because then I got 2 or 3 conversations going on at the same time. So that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. And I like being able to check my email. I hated when we'd go somewhere, and I would get home, and I'd have a bunch of emails. And I hate going through them and deleting the ones I delete, although my wife says I have a very fast delete finger, and that's true. If I see something and I don't like it, I delete it. And then someone will say, well, I sent that to you, and I'll say, geez, I'm sorry, I have a fast delete finger, so you'll have to call them, resend it to me, and I apologize. But I try to get myself under control with that. So
what does that have to do with the Apple product?
Well, because the phone is an Apple, and it is very easy to use. I mean, once you start using it and know how to navigate, it's very easy to use. And to try and organize things, it lets me organize them the way I want. The only thing I don't like about Apple products is iTunes. It's terrible for someone to go through. Plus, I don't like it when it tries to make my iPhone and my iPad the same. Now, I'm not like everybody, want everything on the same. I have different functions I do on different types of things. So I do different things on my iPhone than I do on my iPad. However, the good thing is I have email on both. So when I have my iPad, I can stay on top of my, yay, Iowa, go Hawkeyes. And
I'm a Panther, by the way.
Yeah, well, 2 of my sons are Panthers, which is UNI, University of Northern Iowa. The other Iowa, we call it. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So now I'm seeing the worth of having things on both, except that there's just some functions on my phone I will never do on my iPad, just like there's some games, because I am older, I'd rather play on my iPad than the iPhone. So I don't necessarily need them on both, but sometimes tripping through there, it's just not a simple thing for me to use. And I know my wife has the same frustrations I do with iTunes. I wish there was a very good tutorial that you could kind of trip through things and get it. And everybody that says to use it always say, well, it's very simple. Just go push this button, this button, this button, click this box, this box, this box. But that's about how fast they do it. And you're kind of going like this, trying to figure out what to use. But that's the frustrating thing about Apple products. Plus, it's trying to tell me what to do. I don't like that. Let me decide that.